Let's see here. Bungo Doug says, Jack, you are a wonderful father that works tirelessly for his family and our genuine entertainment, all the while working hard in your own business. Thank you so much, Jack. Rich is okay too, I guess.
You're welcome.
I do what I can. I'm here making good stuff for you.
Yes, chat. Batman has jets coming out of his ass.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Is it's lazy screenwriting. It's lazy screenwriting and a director who doesn't care. Oh, Bayonetta and her spanking. It's fantastic.
Ah!
I would never torture my kids on YouTube. I've been kind of paying attention to that YouTube family. They make prank videos, but it's two parents and they prank their kids.
Every prank video on YouTube is fake.
No. They're pranking their kids and their kids are like crying in them. And they've been getting in a lot of heat because their pranks go too far.
I'm very skeptical of a lot of YouTube prank videos.
Absolutely, like any sort of like hidden cam man on the street stuff.
Yeah,
100% faked. But this is like parents tricking their children, and like I said, I've only been kind of paying attention to it, and it from the outside it looks awful.
Ow.
101 wacky kid jokes. Yep. But that wasn't pranking them.
I jumped.
The pranks are traumatic shit and emotional abuse. That's what it looks like. That's definitely what it looks like. Let's see here. Sari Chen says part 1 of 2. Zelda caffeine excited again. That's all right. What do you think the new story will be? My friend thinks it'll be a flashback 10,000 years ago. Other friends think it's a new region of map that will be added.
I would hope a new region of map, but we'll see.
Yeah. If they want to be lazy, though, yeah, they can just. And how long was Link sleeping for?
100 years.
100 years. So it probably won't be 10,000 years ago. It'll be a flashback to 100 years ago. Is my guess.
Well, they might be assuming we're going to get the origin of some of the machines.
Oh, maybe. I'm just thinking like, a giant frog. I'm thinking what would be easiest to put into the map? And you just say, oh, it's 100 years ago. This is a Link's night trial. He's becoming the Knight of Hyrule, and this is a night trial 100 years ago.
They got to add in a dungeon.
Yeah.
But something can just come out of the ground.
Of course. That can come underground anyway.
I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do.
No, that's fine.
I'm not too worried about it. We'll find out when it comes out.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Also, what the others say too. I can't wait for Case 4. Yes, Phoenix Wright Case 4. It's a great story and mystery. Don't burn yourselves out though. Well, it's like we know like like the other issue is there are people that really like the voice streams, and there are also people that really hate the voice streams.
Are there?
There's dissenters, and so we do try to pace ourselves with those.
Defeat all enemies using a single combo. Oh no, I don't have anywhere near enough. Ow. I don't have to do one big combo. I just have to
keep hitting
this
things.
This is encouraging me to spam the... Wait.
Looks like you got hit, so you ended the combo.
Yeah,
you just have to keep...
Alright.
The dissenters are objectively wrong. I like the voice streams, is what I'll tell you. I really like them, but I also read and moderate the comments. Like, there are people who don't like the voice streams, but I'm not going to listen to them because I like the voice streams. But also, it's like for Rich and I, doing the voices is tough. So we pace them out usually. Let's see here. Anonymous says, I have a suggestion for a game. Unfortunately, it's along the lines of Frog Fractions. How can I get you to play it without spoiling?
I don't understand what to do here.
You just need to keep hitting them and not get hit and not end your combo. Or just give up. Or just give up. Either email or email us at prereq at Red Letter Media with the title of the game, or Twitter it at us at previously rec. So
Kill them all with one combo. But the combos, as I know it, are short things, or relatively short things. Y, 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 X, X, Y, Y, X, you know.
Yeah. Well, but those are the combos, but there's your, like, combo meter, which just keeps track of how many times you can consecutively hit something.
Okay.
So you have to keep that going.
That kind of combo.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Like I accidentally quit out entirely.
Oh. Ooh.
You can combo forever. All right. All right. When I think of combo, I think of like the hair weave, like this get you a hair weave
Right.
finisher. That's what I think of when you say combo in this.
People are saying to use the guns to extend
Okay.
the combo. So like if you hit, and then hold down the gun to shoot at them, then go back to hit. Yeah. Let's see here. Gobbledygook says, hey, saw on another stream that Twitch has an option now for different sub levels. Yes, that is true. $4.99, $9.99, and $24.99 a month as a sub, and each tier allows new emotes and rewards. Heard of this? And any plans? I have heard of this. I haven't looked into it too much.
What is this?
For people who subscribe to us.
Yeah.
Right now it's kind of a flat $5.
Right.
$5 a month, and then you get, the use of the emotes. You get the little pizza roll next to your name. Twitch has recently announced that they are going to start with sub tiers. You got the $5 tier, you got the $10 tier, and you have the $25 tier. And then it's up to us as a channel to determine what you get at those tier levels. I haven't looked into it too deeply yet. I will be quite honest with you, as I don't know what we would offer people. But we will see. We will see. You hack frauds got to stream every night if you want my $25 a month.
Right.
Absolutely.
I don't really want to do that.
And that's the thing, where it's like, yeah, we stream twice a week. I'm kind of comfortable with the whole $5 level.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't really looked into it that much. Yeah, there's new tiers of subbing. Twitch is really pushing hard this whole streamers get a cut of game sales initiative, where you can opt in, and if your game is available to purchase, your viewers can click a little button and go to a store to buy the game, and then us as streamers get a little cut of it. And so I get emails all the time from Twitch being like, hey, this game right here is available for your fans to purchase. Maybe you want to play this game. But
look, I'm looking at like tradition. My personal definition of combo that I have in my head
yeah.
is like your fighting game kind of X Y B B. There's the uppercut. Like that's what I think of. I'm sorry.
No, there's two different kinds of combos, Richard. That's fine. You were thinking of the right combo. It's fine. Let's see here. Anonymous says United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador 2, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, and Ghana.
They just said all these things.
Huh?
They just said all those things.
That's
There's no-
that was
All right, I paid their $2. The $2.
They wanted
two
me.
ducks.
They paid $2 to have me list these countries. Oh, is that the Animaniacs country song? United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominica, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador 2, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, and oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, I get it. I remember that. Okay, Anonymous says you can continue your combos while dodging while holding your attack buttons while dodging. It's explained in a collectible in the first game. Annoying because it can be game-changing. So you can hold your attack button while dodging. Interesting. There you go. Keep hitting people, yep. Can't let that timer run out.
Oh god, I didn't hit a thing.
There you go. You hit him. You hit him. Keep firing. Keep firing. Nice, Rich.
Woo, doggy!
Nice. Alright. Candy for Crow says, "Hey Jack, I watched the Willy Wonka drummer video." Fuck yes.
What is this?
We have to remember for you to watch this later. It's someone who does a drum cover of a scene from Willy Wonka.
Okay.
So he does drums to how people speak. It's the scene at the end where Charlie and Grandpa are in Willy's office, and he like does drums to the dialogue of Willy Wonka. And it is a new art form as far as I'm concerned. It's amazing. He also does one for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. It's like it feels like a new form of jazz. It's great. I think as an editor, you'd love the 1001 Movies Before You Die video by Jonathan Coe on YouTube. Highly recommended. Okay, 1001 Movies Before You Die. I will remember to look that up. Thank you.
I'm not doing so great though.
Oh, you got this. Well, hey, now you know the whole hold down attack while dodging trick. Maybe that'll help your... Can a streamer block a viewer from seeing what they stream? I don't think so. I think we can block people from chatting, definitely. I don't think we can block you from seeing.
What, the streams?
Yeah.
Streams or the YouTube videos? Or both?
Both. There's no way to stop you.
There was one guy who's shit I got sick of. I just wanted him gone. One person.
Oh, and it's like both in the comments here, in the chat, and in the comment section, like we can mute someone and ban them where it's like we just never see anything they say for the rest of history.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible. The question is, can we stop someone from watching the stream? And the answer is no, because like even if we could stop a signed in, like if you sign into your Twitch account, we can stop then you can just sign out and still watch the stream because it's a public stream, so no.
Look over there. That's a cathedral of cascades. It was used for ritual worship of the mountain. Inside, there's a device.
Yeah, well, but we can ban people from chatting. We can ban people from the comments. But yeah, we can't ban people from watching, as we as this is a public thing.
Don't believe we've banned many people.
No, oh no, no. I think I think that, like when we started, there was like an initial wave. But no, we don't really, and of course now we have our mods, and so like our mods get to deal with it all. Thank you, moderators. By the way, we appreciate all the hard work you do. Tell us more about the asshole in the YouTube comments. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes I don't get it, but hey, we're not here to harsh on our commenters.
What's the matter, little one? Scared of what comes next?
Shut up! Just get me to the mountain. Little one! Get away from me!
Little one. She just called him little one. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see here. Urban Crisis says, Rich,
Yes.
do you have any tips for me on XCOM 2? I'm having a rough time on Iron Man mode. Is it normal to have over half of your soldiers injured at any given time?
Yes, it is. XCOM 2 is a bitch that way.
What do you got?
It.
What's a quick tip? What's a quick XCOM 2 tip, Rich?
Get good.
Yeah.
I off the top of my head,
Yeah.
while I'm in the middle of bayonetting, I don't know that I can just pull something out of my butt that's like magical advice.
That's what they're looking for.
I can't do that.
Right,
XCOM 2 is just
reach up into the butt, pull it out.
it's just harder than XCOM 1, which isn't 1 because it's a reboot. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I can't help you.
Just
Nobody can help you.
Nobody.
Nobody can help you.
XCOM's a hard. Those are tough games. Tough games. Yep. Pray to the RNG gods. Absolutely. That's all you can do sometimes.
This little one's made me a deal. He's my guy, and he's not done that.
All right. So what are we? How are we attacking here?
I think we're going
I don't know.
entirely different direction.
I don't know. Overwatch more. I've been playing a little Overwatch since the new event, as some of those skins are really cool, but unfortunately I have not had a ton of free time for Overwatch play. I did play a little bit. It was a game that I was looking forward to called The Signal from Torvo.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, I suggested it to you as a
Oh yeah,
as a
yeah.
next episode one.
I wasn't digging it.
You weren't digging it, and after playing for a couple hours, I'm no longer digging it. It has this really interesting premise, and I really like robots, and that's what this is you're a robot, and you get a little gun that helps you control other robots, and you just have to go explore this area, and it's a first-person shooter, and it seemed like it was going to be interesting, and it's just really boring. And I think that's one of the selling points of the game is it's like, oh, it's atmosphere, and figure out the mystery, and it's not really about shooting robots, and it's oh, I just wanted to shoot robots. So The Signal from Torvo I found to be quite boring. So no, the event. You know what? I want Torbjorn's beardless event skin. I love that one. And Mercy's classic Overwatch outfit is fantastic. I love her outfit. So I really want Torbjorn's beardless skin, and I want Mercy's classic outfit.
Kinda not digging this particular fight.
Oh, one of these. We've had fights like this in the first one. Torvo. Signal from Torvo. The Signal from Torbjorn. Oh, you just got that's a neat skin. He's a little bearded dwarf character, and in this one, he doesn't have a beard. It's neat.
For which?
It's a skin in Overwatch.
Oh.
And it's a special skin that you can only get during this event.
Oh my god.
Rich cares so much about Overwatch, and I know that about him. Signal from Torvo gets nothing. Oh, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Hold on. I will check. The signal.
Oh, good. Maybe this battle will stop sucking. I've got giant fucking wings now.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, I'm very sorry. It's the signal from Tolva. Tolva. The signal from Tolva. I misspoke. Is dwarf a politically correct term? Yes?
Using it in a derogatory way? It's a technical term.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's just a technical term, yeah. Dwarfism is the condition. I think midget is the word that people don't like you to use anymore. Or or is it supposed to be little person? And I've always found little person to be incredibly demeaning. Oh, it's like a person, but little. Like, and I guess that also makes sense, but I can't keep up. I can't keep up. And does it matter? No, it does not matter. I think people would take offense to Munchkin. Yeah, Munchkin is probably offensive.
Don't they call the donuts munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts, or do they stop calling them that?
Like the donut holes?
Yeah.
Oh, those are cute. That's cute.
Are they still called munchkins?
I don't know. It has been a while since I've been to Dunkin' Donuts. It might matter if you know... And that's, you know what? That's the thing about anything politically correct, is nothing really matters unless your friend tells you not to say it. So if you have a friend who is a dwarf or a little person or whatever, then ask them, how they would prefer to be called. And they'll probably just say Jeff. Call me Jeff. If your dwarf friend's name is Jeff. Because if their name is Jerry
What if it's not? They just prefer to be called Jeff.
Oh, well, see, that's fine too. Like, just listen to the people around you.
Oh, shit.
People are saying the tiny donuts are still called munchkins. Yes.
Okay.
That's important. That's important to know. Important to know. Where did I leave off? Vostroya 15 says, I've got the easiest game... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Vostroya says, hey, guys, just want to let you know that I appreciate you guys doing these streams. I have been suffering under some pretty hard anxiety attacks, and the streams, both live and saved, help me cope. Well, hey, thanks for watching. We're happy we can help in any way.
It could be worse, right? Is that what you get out of it?
They watch us and go, oh, well, at least I'm not these assholes. I got that going for me. I'm not a hopeless schmuck.
I'm terrible at this. But I like this better than the surfing portion.
Right? Okay, Anonymous says, I've got the easiest game of fuck, marry, kill. Don't want to get into that. Sorry, Anonymous. What's your favorite Lord of the Ring movie and favorite aspect of each of the movies? That's a question we can get into.
They go here and do this. I don't like those movies that much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're going over here. Now we're going over there. Now we fight. It's.
I like it. You know what? I'm a sucker for the first one, for Fellowship of the Rings. Meet all the characters. You start your epic journey. You got your giant fire monster. What is it? The Balrog or whatever his name was.
There's a lot of great spectacles.
Yeah. I mean, in all of them, but I like the first one best. You know what I like about the first one is the whole Boromir turn. I liked his bit. Jeffrey or Sean. What's his name? The actor who dies in everything he's in. Sean Bean. Sean Bean as Boromir. I think so. I mean, and I like all of them. I like all three movies, but I think Fellowship gets it for me, followed by number 2. Then number 3 gets a little batshit. Sean Bean, thank you. Yes, Sean Bean.
These movies are all just a lot of shit happening.
Huh?
These movies are all just a lot of shit happening.
Yes, it's an epic adventure. There should be a lot of shit happening.
The plot structure is fight the elves, fight the orcs, fight the spiders, shoot the thing. What?
They're going on an adventure. I'm sorry.
It's just a lot of shit happens.
I'm sorry that
It's pretty,
there's too
it's
much
spectacle.
action and adventure in the action adventure movie, Rich. I just didn't like all the fantasy
Just get on one of
elements.
those giant fucking birds and fly to the mountain.
I just thought it was like, there were like elves and hobbits and magical.
Set up a fucking internet connection.
There were magical creatures, and I just thought this is not a very realistic movie. That's true, the Zayas. Bayonetta is a lot of shit happening.
Yes, but it's a video game, and I'm fine with it.
I'm sure there was a very specific reason they couldn't use the birds. I'm sure Sauron had anti-aircraft missiles. That was a deleted scene, Rich. If you watched the extended version, you would have seen him setting up his anti-aircraft missiles that were only disabled at the end. That's why the birds could come and save Frodo. Jack Rich says anonymous.
Shit.
All right, anonymous. Metal, admit tap kick, stay yellow turkey. File productive laborer, plain handsomely noiseless addition. Dear plastic mail, zip agreeable frighten. I did the PayPals, you said the thing. I actually like that one.
The randomness.
The randomness.
I just got an ad.
No, I enjoyed that. That was enjoyable nonsense. So I appreciate that, anonymous.
I'm trying to articulate my Lord of the Rings thing better.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm trying to. It just doesn't do it for me, man.
And I'll tell you, like, usually I'm not big on fantasy set in that realm, like with elves and dwarves and hobbitses and all that fantasy dragony shit. Usually I'm not into that, but Lord of the Rings is like the exception. But I could see someone just not being into it because it's that kind of fantasy, Knights and dragons.
It's not like I've never liked that kind of fantasy. It's just dry.
Oh, I was into him. I'm into him. I'm still into him.
Now I gotta fight a bunch of orcs. Now I gotta kill a bunch. I don't get it. I don't get it, Jack.
They're doing they're doing a big thing. They're ridding the world of evil, Rich. It's a lot of fighting when you rid the world of evil.
You back off right when I activate the stupid thing.
Let's see here. A Jelly 96 says, good evening. 2 here in UK. Oh, 2 here in UK. Decided to tip you. Only God knows why. Guess I should ask a question. Have you guys streamed the latest Hitman yet? Think it'd be a good choice for the stream. I've only played one of the Hitman games ever.
Yeah.
Have you played any of the Hitman games?
I talked about this before. The original.
Oh, okay. I think I've only played a little bit of the original.
I'm trying not to die.
Oh, sure. No, you keep dying. We'd be down. I'm okay with playing a Hitman game. I got nothing against the Hitman game.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
I played the first one. It's the only one I played.
Oh, okay.
And I played it with a computer that wasn't quite up to the task.
Oh, sure.
And it would takes some of the fucking levels, I swear to God, like half an hour to fucking load. You know, and if you would die and fail, it would want to reload the entire fucking level again, and it was just fucking unplayable.
Of course.
Unless I had all day to play for 15 minutes.
That's some incentive, though, not to die. Like,
Oh yeah,
I bet you took your fucking time.
Yeah, but then when like just shit went wrong, shit happened,
Yeah.
and I died. It's like, oh fuck it.
Just turn it off.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was liking what I saw, but
Lloyd Beat says, Jack, Little Nightmares comes out tomorrow. Where's Little Nightmares again? Was that the like hide from the horrible things game? Little Nightmares. That sounds really familiar. Hold on. Oh yes, Little Nightmares looks like a weird little game. Maybe we'll stream that.
which one is that?
It almost reminds me a little bit of something like Inside, where it looks like it's mostly kind of like platformy puzzle solvies, but it's like it's set in a really creepy world, kind of. Like Inside. So, I'm interested in Little Nightmares. That comes out tomorrow. That's great. Oh, and it's the new game from the Inside Limbo people. Oh, well, fuck. Then, actually, that makes me not want to play it a little bit. Captain Jerk says, this fight is a little bloated. Yeah, you get some of these fights in the first Bayonetta 2 where it's like the boss has 20 health bars that you need to get down.
Yeah.
Rich is doing some great dodges here, though.
Say that right. I fuck up one.
Well.
Alright, that should have been one. Ooh. Fucking die!
Oh, Rich, you did it. You did it, Rich. What did you do?
Almost a Basic Instinct.
Ooh. The classic. Gotta keep it racy, but not too racy. That's her whole shtick, of course. Of course that's her whole shtick. Let's see here. Mike Chase Gaming says, thoughts on this odd hyper-consumerism surrounding nerd culture. This is something very different from selling Star Wars dolls, says Mike Chase Gaming.
Like, get specific. What do you mean? What is it you don't like? What is it that you can't ignore?
Well, and I'll try to keep an eye out for your name in the chat, Mike Chase Gaming. I believe he's just talking about like, oh, just like everything is for sale now.
Yeah.
And I guess I just don't think it is very different than selling Star Wars dolls. You know, like it's kind of the same fucking deal. There's just more of them now.
Right.
You know,
like what are we looking for? That's offensive. That's bothersome.
Huh?
With the nerd culture.
Right. That's the thing where it's like if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. But,
right.
You know.
I just want something more specific to answer. Like,
and I'm looking for him. I'm looking for Mike Chase Gaming in the chat right now.
Like, do I think nerd boxes are stupid? Yes, but I just don't buy them.
Right.
Like Loot Crate, dumbest thing in the world. Always has been.
Agreed.
I just don't buy it.
Right. And then it just doesn't bother
me. And then it doesn't bother me, right.
And, like, things like nerd items, nerdy t-shirts, Funko dolls, they are selling to the audience that is available. And right now there are a ton of people who are into nerdy things who have disposable incomes. So you sell what people buy.
I mean, I think these things like the Funko Pops I don't even get because they're just ugly.
Right?
They are the ugliest fucking things.
Those things are awful. Awful.
So overpriced.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I'm with you, Rich.
And are they stupid? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can do about it? No. Just
don't
buy them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You make fun of them. Make fun of them all you want.
Don't blame the sellers, blame the buyers. I'm with you, Poop Dick. That's exactly it. If nobody would buy them, they would stop selling them. But hey, you make your money where you can, man.
Chad, I'm sorry I scared your mom.
I'm sorry I scared your mom.
I shouted fucking die.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And I don't know if their mom thought there was like an intruder in the house.
Oh, yeah. What
But-
kind of movie are you watching?
My voice fucking carries, Jack.
Always has, always will, Rich.
Did you want a shot of this?
No, I don't.
I need a break.
No problem. You know what? We might have to call it soon because I think it's going to start raining.
Oh, really?
It says it's cloudy now. Yeah, rain's going to start in a little bit.
Did you take your bike here?
Fuck yeah, I biked you.
Do you need a ride home?
Well, if it rains a lot, I might. If it's just a little rain, I can make it home in a little rain.
All right.
But why don't I get through the tips and then we'll see how we're feeling.
At the very least, I just need a break.
Oh, sure. Let's see what we got
Some
here.
intense action.
Action! Zach of the Axes says Dungeons and Dragons with Rich Evans. Why do I need to fight all these orcs as they burn down the tavern he's sitting in?
That would be a game, and I could probably deal with that. In Lord of the Rings, are they fighting the orc because the orcs have been harassing the local village and the villagers need help? So we got to get to this area and there are orcs in this area. We'll fight the orcs.
Yeah, they're on a journey. Like they're not.
It's a dull fucking journey.
They're not heroes.
It goes on for way too fucking long.
You know what? They don't have cars. They gotta walk. It takes a while. Let's see here. Anonymous says, if you were forced to spend 48 hours with a famous male actor, who would it be? That's
All right, myself, so I could have just a calm night, chill out.
You wouldn't want to just chat with someone, like?
Do what? Say what?
No,
Yeah, you were in that movie.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, that's good for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you spending this 48 hours?
I'm not a social butterfly.
Right.
Yeah.
It all depends on where.
Like-
If you're trapped in a room with nothing to do and you just have to stare at them or talk to them for 48 hours, try to find someone interesting.
What? I'm a fan of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna say to Patrick Stewart? I like that show you were in.
Yeah, but you know what? You're trapped in a place for 48 hours, so at least Patrick Stewart would have some stories to tell you, right?
What makes you think he wants to talk to me?
They're saying you're trapped. Like all of a sudden, like you're in an elevator and you just happen to be in an elevator with Sir Patrick Stewart, and the power goes out.
He was in a TV show I loved 20 years ago. You know how I respect that? I leave him the fuck alone.
No, but they're saying you have to be trapped with someone like, boom, like you're trapped in an elevator. At least it should be someone you can talk to. And if you're trapped in an elevator with Sir Patrick Stewart, it's really possible he's going to have some nice weed on him. And so then that'll pass the time.
Well, that doesn't do me any good.
Something's got to pass the time, Rich.
That just means I'm gonna have to deal with some fucking secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
That I don't want to deal with.
You're going to have to deal with high as fuck Patrick Stewart. That's what you got to deal with. But like I said, at least he could tell you some nice stories, and that'll pass the time. He'll get high, he'll tell you some stories, and you'll have a good laugh.
Rich has the inability to play along. No, he has the ability to give you an honest answer. Don't you want to meet so-and-so? Well, not really.
If I'm going to be trapped in a box with someone for 48 hours, I would want it to be someone I could either hold a conversation with or have some fun with.
Yeah.
So, is all I'm saying. So, like that Will Ferrell. He's a quality dude. I could chat with him for 2 days.
Okay.
Boom. Why is Rich such a huge square? You guys were just calling Rich cool like an hour ago. Where did that go? You went from the radical dude to square ass because you don't want to get high with Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, I hung out with Patrick Stewart. We're trapped in an elevator. He couldn't get away from me.
You couldn't get away with it.
It was really awkward because I don't know him at all, and
so I spent 48 hours getting to know another human being and having a really great conversation.
I awkwardly tried to talk to him a few times. There was just like a lot of really awkward silence. It's cool.
I'm sure he would be a gentleman, Rich. He is a knight. He is knighted. He would be a gentleman to you. All right. Anonymous. Rich.
Yep.
Jack. So people would compare the Hobbit trilogy similarly to the Star Wars prequels in quality.
We're going to go back. We'll answer this first, then we'll go back.
Would you agree, or is that just a little dramatic? Thank you for the entertainment.
What?
The Hobbit being as bad as the Star Wars prequels in comparing...
No. I haven't... For one, I didn't love the Lord of the Rings movie. I haven't seen any of the Hobbit films because I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
So I can't compare them. And I certainly wouldn't compare the Lord of the Rings films to the prequels.
No. It would be... the Lord of the Rings films would be the original trilogy.
Okay.
And then the Hobbit...
I have not seen any of the Hobbit films.
Oh, okay.
Did they come out with the last one?
Yes. I don't... Watch me not know. You know why? Because... No, I mean, and the Hobbit movies aren't good, but they're nowhere near as bad as the prequels.
Yeah.
Like... It's just, all the Hobbit movies are a bloated experience instead of terrible movies. So I'm sorry, you were going to go back to Sir Patrick Stewart?
Does it have to be an actor? What about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
He counts. He would count.
Maybe Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay. It says famous male actor. And Neil deGrasse Tyson acts in Cosmos. So
Okay.
that counts. Hang
Tell
out.
me about some science shit.
Yeah.
You know what I want to ask Neil deGrasse Tyson?
What?
What the fuck is going on in the middle of Jupiter? They say it's a gas giant.
Yeah.
We've seen asteroids hit these things. There's got to be something in the center of the fucking Jupiter. What does science have to say about that?
You know what?
That's what I want.
Neil,
Yeah, I liked you on that TV show. No.
Neil, we're trapped in this elevator. Let's talk science. That's what you want? All right. That's fair. That's fair. Mr. deGrasse Tyson.
Is there any vain hope of getting faster than light travel? Is there any loophole or even close to approaching?
There you go. Rich demands answers. Yes. The Hobbit movies have Betty... right, well, that's like I said, the Hobbit movies aren't awful pieces of shit. They're just bloated. Like, they took... The Hobbit is a relatively small book, and they blew it out to 3 movies.
Yeah.
So it's just a bloated experience. I still... Like, I know hovering around somewhere is, like, the cut that's closer to the book. They took all 3 movies, cut out all the garbage, and made something that's closer to the books.
Mm-hmm.
So, the book.
Rich doesn't like airplanes, but wants faster than light travel. Look, I don't want to get on an airplane, but I can appreciate the benefit to society of having airplanes.
Also, if Rich did want to travel to, say, California, he would get on an airplane and not a car.
I would lobby for the car.
Really?
I hate airplanes. Can I get like an Amtrak?
That's going to take days. You could get to LA in hours, but you would rather have days?
I hate airplanes.
Wow. That's shocking, Rich. That's just one of those, like, it's so beneficial to everyone, including yourself. I think an Amtrak would probably take longer than driving, actually.
Yeah. So for me, 48 hours with somebody, it's gonna be like a Neil deGrasse Tyson or a Bill Nye
Sure.
before any actor.
Bill Nye counts. He's an actor.
Yeah. Oh, fine.
He counts. He's the science guy. He counts. You know what? I hate her cut hair. I hate it.
I don't hate it. Look,
I hate it.
It looks really nice.
No, I don't like
Wait,
it.
wait.
I'm sorry.
It looks really nice. It's a pleasant, modern, attractive haircut. If I'm walking around with that hair, I would say, that's some nice hair. It's not as fun or as interesting for the fictional character Bayonetta as the Beehive was.
Her beehive added to the personality.
With her dangly 70s outfit.
Yeah, her bell bottoms. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't like this haircut as much.
It's not as fun a haircut or an outfit.
Yeah, agreed. I'm with you.
I'm sure it's an unlockable costume in this.
Oh.
I'm gonna say I did not look this information up, but I am 98% sure.
You know, Bill Nye just he just got his Netflix show just came out.
No.
Yeah.
Has he got a Netflix show, Bill Nye?
Yeah, I got a Netflix show.
What's it called?
I don't know. It's Bill Nye.
Okay.
Bill Nye Netflix show. I haven't seen it yet, but because I haven't been able to watch anything. But I know his Netflix show just came out. Pretty excited. Oh, and you know what? Jack Trigger Joyce just said Bill Nye's Netflix show is pure garbage. Well, I haven't seen it.
Why is this Netflix show pure garbage? What is this Netflix show?
I'm sure it's a science-y show. It's a science show because he's the science guy. Let's see here. Where did we?
No, he is not a scientist, but he is a science advocate. And he does know a lot about science, even though he's an engineer.
He's an engineer.
But he knows a lot about science.
Well, as an engineer, you would probably have to. And isn't he also like a higher up at like the Skeptic Association or something?
I don't know that he has a rank.
No, there's he does have a rank.
Outspoken.
Yeah, I want to say he does have a rank in like the National Skeptic Society or something.
Probably
like
a lot of skeptic societies.
Sure. Engineers count as scientists, absolutely. But more importantly, he's the science guy. He does science stuff.
James Randi might be interesting to talk to.
You can be you can be a science enthusiast without being a scientist.
Nice.
I'm jealous of these men. They have no concept of the shitstorm raging in the outside world over Bill Nye? What's Bill Nye?
He's hard-nosed about climate change denial. It's like, you're an idiot. You don't pay attention to the science. He's
Agreed.
similar against like creationism.
Yep. No.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, but he backs up all of his stances with facts. And so it's like,
right.
Like here's all of the research that these people have done, and that's why I can conclude similar to these people.
Here's all of what our research says. This is how much evidence we have. Here's how much backup you have in your position. They don't deserve equal time. Is the kind of thing that Bill Nye would say, and I'm fine with that.
He's not nice to assholes, and assholes don't like it. Pretty much.
Right. Rich, it's got nothing to do with... Well, I've been asking you for the last 15 minutes, what does it have to do with? What did Bill Nye do wrong? What is the shitstorm? Did it have something to do with SJWs? Or anti-SJWs?
Oh, yep. By the way, it does.
Oh, and I don't give a shit.
I'm seeing what people are saying right now, and that's what it is. We don't give a shit. Bill Nye's great. I'm seeing what people's problem with Bill Nye is.
I am so sick of hearing about that crap.
Yeah. Oh God, Bill Nye apparently, Rich,
Yeah.
he did something terrible.
What'd he do?
He talked about gender.
Okay.
Yeah, and people are pissed
What'd he say about gender?
that it's a spectrum.
Okay. Is there some kind of scientific study that backs this up?
Yes.
Okay. What's the problem?
No, there's
What's the fucking problem?
people now call him an SJW and don't like him. That's the problem.
Did he
Oh,
say anything else?
I'm sure. I'm sure there's other stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get moving on here. Oh, there's a famous male actor. We did that. The Hobbit trilogies. Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
You know who's the best? You know who we love?
Who?
We love Stephanie. Wouldn't you agree?
Who's Stephanie?
Stephanie. We love her. Wouldn't you agree?
No, because I don't know who you're talking about.
Stephanie. I'm talking about Stephanie. She's great.
I need context here, Jack. What is going on?
I'm just saying. No, that's it. I'm just saying Stephanie. Jack, can you please elaborate on why you think Return of the King gets batshit? Oh, there's just a lot. There's a lot in Return of the King. It's one of my favorite of the three just because Fury Road level... just because of Fury Road level of desert fighting, awesomeness, and emotional highs. It is, no, but I mean, there's a lot, and you know, once you get to the third movie, we start kind of reintroducing Aragorn's political side of it, and like we meet these other kings, and we're in these other castles, and you got the giant battles with the elephants, and it's so like to me, I don't mean batshit as a negative. It's a lot. There's a lot to deal with, and I just honestly don't care. I'm invested in Lord of the Rings because of Frodo's journey to the ring. I never really cared about Aragorn.
Yeah, then he gets to the thing and he doesn't do anything. It's an accident that saves the day.
It's more than that. It's a little more than that. The ring has powers and the Olifants. Yeah, the Oilifants. So like I didn't necessarily care about Aragorn's political backstory, but I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's great. It's a good movie. If I had to rank the three, that's how I would do it. I would do it in order. No, Rich kind of answered your question about his biggest caviar dream if he were to become a famous voice actor, and his answer to that was he would spend less time here. That's his biggest caviar dream. I believe that's what you said, right?
I want to own a house. That's my caviar. I want to be a homeowner, Jack.
That's a fine dream, Rich. That's a fine dream. We're gonna start renting Rich out for voiceover work. So contact us here. Don't use contact at Red Letter Media. They'll never get it. You get prereq at Red Letter Media.
I want to not have to worry about the day that people lose interest in Red Letter Media and there's no money here anymore.
Okay.
And I don't have to worry about not having a roof over my head. I just want to that my caviar dream.
Caviar dream
is as simple as having a nest egg.
Ooh,
that's really it.
That's a good caviar dream, Rich. That's a very practical caviar dream. So get Rich in your cartoon prereq at Red Letter Media. It's happening. Michael Cody CA says, "Hey, Jack and Rich, any more plans for old Sierra LucasArts game or even Phoenix Wright soon? You fuck."
You presume we plan this like in advance? Yeah, we'll probably do them again eventually.
No, I still want to do more Space Quest, definitely.
Yeah.
Because we only did the first one. And, but before that, we have to finish at least this case of Phoenix Wright. So yes, we will do more. Her hair beasts have grown more elaborate. That's true. Rich's entire goal in life is to be left the fuck alone. And you
It
can
is.
more easily be left alone if you own your own home.
It is.
Rich, could you talk about the voice work you did for Too Loud? do you
I
remember?
don't know that I can. I don't know that I have much to say anyway.
Was it weird? I know it was weird
It's
for
a
you.
smallish role.
It's a very small role, and it, like I was recording it, so I was like monitoring your levels and helping direct you.
Yeah.
I was helping coach you, and I know you were a little uncomfortable with it.
I think everything when it comes to acting,
Yeah.
even voice acting, I think everything I do is terrible.
Okay.
I just do. Everything I've ever done in red letter media where I was acting, I think it's terrible.
It was a strange process. The person who's making the cartoon wasn't able to like listen in live on the recording session because they're
Yeah.
in California or
Right,
wherever they
right.
are, and so like we kind of found a suitable voice for what we thought the character would be together, and I was kind of helping you coach, and we went over with him a little bit your voice, and he seemed to be all cool with it. But it was a weird process just because you're not talking with the person with the vision, you know.
Shit! What was that?
Who dat?
Nice mask, mate. Headed to that witch's party. Not the best.
Yes,
costume I've ever
Clem,
seen,
I can
but
hear you. I can
definitely
see
my
you.
beauty type. Just don't get in my way.
Where is she?
Stop saying we. What do you mean stop saying we?
Party. Quite the popular one, isn't she?
What? I was
We
there.
what?
Oh, during your voice acting section.
He was there.
I was there, so I say we.
Besides,
He was behind the camera.
Or the microphone.
Or the
in this case.
microphone.
I was behind the microphone in this case.
relationship.
Then this will be all the easier.
Is that Phil Lamar? What?
I wasn't really listening.
Oh. All right. The Zayas says news that Adam Warlock will make his debut in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Makes me feel my theory that Vision will actually become Warlock in Infinity War won't come to pass. Just a random thought. I don't know who.
Yeah, I didn't-
Who's Adam Warlock?
He's a character. I don't have time to explain the detail. Thanos' rival, or antagonist.
Okay.
I don't really want to call him the protagonist of the Infinity Gauntlet story, but he was firmly in opposition of Thanos, trying to get him to not have the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
They've traditionally been enemies.
Sure. And is he on the same power level of Thanos ish? Or is he like? Because Thanos starts reaching those like god level powers where it's hard to comprehend.
It's not just about Thanos. Thanos his main ability isn't brute force; it's strategery.
Okay.
And Adam Warlock opposes him in that manner with strategery.
Oh.
Jack, with strategery.
Okay.
It's like chess. It's like chess, Jack. I didn't think they were going to bring Adam Warlock into it at all. I thought the Vision was just going to take his place.
Oh, sure.
Someone in the chat says they thought the Vision was going to become Adam Warlock. I just flat out thought they were just going to use the Vision to do the things that Adam Warlock would normally do.
Okay.
Because Adam Warlock's got the soul gem on his forehead, traditionally.
Oh.
And in Age of Ultron, they gave
Mind
Vision
Gem.
the mind gem.
Sure.
So I thought, okay, they're gonna have Vision be the Adam Warlock, but
Sure.
I guess not.
Have we seen the Soul Gem yet?
Which ones have we seen? We've seen Space. We've seen Power. Have we seen Space?
We've seen. Yeah, Space was.
That was the Avengers, the Tesseract, right? That was Space. That was Space. that opened the portal
Yes.
to the other. Yeah, it's power, space,
Time.
and what was it in the Thor: The Dark World?
Ooh, maybe that was Soul. I don't know. What was that in Thor?
I'm not sure. Someone's saying all but Soul. All right,
Oh, so we have not seen.
so we're gonna get Adam Warlock with the Soul Gem.
Okay. No. These movies have no soul. Yep. Oh, some people are saying that it's going to be in Ragnarok, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
If that's where we meet this Warlock character. You guys are just saying words now. We are just saying words now. Things like Tesseract, Ragnarok.
Our fans know what this shit is.
I know. But if you string enough of them together, yes, it does sound like gibberish. No one remembers anything from Thor 2. That is very true. That is very, very true. Has there ever been a good comic book movie that isn't Marvel or DC?
The Rocketeer.
The Rocket. There they go. That's a fine comic book movie. What was the Tom Hanks movie? Road to Perdition?
Okay.
That's a fine movie.
Now we're talking about just based on a comic book or like superhero.
That's the question, right?
Spawn was not good, chat.
Spawn was not good. Sin City.
Sin City. There you go. Yeah. So yes, there has.
Dread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dread's a fine movie. Some of the Turtles? You know, Turtles are iffy. The Watchmen's not good. Sorry, No Fear, No Envy. I don't like it. Ooh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's a fine movie. You ever see that? Scott Pilgrim versus the World? It's a fine movie.
Oh, wait. No, I have not seen that.
Oh, okay. That is a fine movie. And, you know, that's even like, that's not superhero. That's indie comic stuff. So they made a great movie out of that. Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. Blade and Blade 2.
Yeah.
Good movies.
Darkman.
Not based off of a comic, though.
No, but superhero. That's firmly in the genre of superhero.
Yes, that's a superhero movie, but not based off of a comic.
Okay. Did we establish that it had to be based off a comic or just
I thought that was
a comic book movie because it's superheroes?
I thought that was kind of the question, but I don't know. You know, like the Hellboy movies kind of ride this spectrum for me of like good and not good, you know, where they're not great and some of the action is really awkward and sloppy, but the imagination and Ron Perlman, of course, make it work kind of. So both of the Hellboy movies waver. They waver back and forth on the good-bad spectrum.
Chat saying Men in Black. I think technically that might be Marvel. Wasn't that their Edge imprint or one of their
I don't know.
Their adulty kind of brands? It was like before Max they had Edge. I think isn't that where Men in Black came from?
I mean, it's possible. I have no idea.
I'm possibly entirely wrong about that.
Oh, Blade is Marvel, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, Blade is definitely Marvel.
I'm sorry. You're right.
So is Howard the Duck.
You don't like Guillermo del Toro? I can't help you. Then I can't help you if you don't like Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't always...
Oh, Jean's kid, then. Because of the hair, right?
Ooh, maybe.
Well, there was that other one in the blue. That's probably her kid.
Interesting.
You! What kind of adult picks on little children?
I'm not a child.
A mask? Let me guess.
What was the Guillermo del Toro movie with the hand-eye creature?
Oh, Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth. Oh, where it's like Hellboy rides that spectrum. Blade 2, I just think is great, but it's a little schlocky.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim, I could see someone not liking it. I was okay because it was schlocky. But Pan's Labyrinth is brilliant. So I guess, you know what? If you say you don't like Guillermo del Toro, I'm going to be okay with that.
Yeah.
But give Pan's Labyrinth a try if you have not seen it. Pan's Labyrinth is serious stuff. No, I've never seen his Chronos.
Oh my, you're a lumen sage.
Didn't we go through this already? Oh, now you fight.
Is that all you've got?
Newer intro for the background. Wait, what? I see your chat. Hold on. Reality Blue says, last time I'll try to get your attention so I'm not spamming. I have an idea for the sidebar. Use the purple grid from your newer intro for the background. Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
That spacey mountain grid? Oh, you're very close to being dead.
Oh, I will. I'm not going to win, but
Yeah.
I stopped doing anything because I thought I was actually dead.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth is something on a whole nother level. Like, it's Guillermo del Toro telling a small personal story with a lot of budgetary restraints where he just makes his creepy effects last. Pan's Labyrinth is wonderful.
Our creatures are battling each other in the background, Jack.
What? That's awesome. That's great, Rich. That's great.
Ow!
No, Reality Blue, I appreciate the suggestion. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly, Jack. Pan's Labyrinth is on another level. It is. It's Pan's Labyrinth is amazing storytelling. It's that classic like visual storytelling. It's very fairy tale-esque where, you know, these horrors that the little girl sees are representations of her feelings. Ah, it's great. It's great monsters as metaphor filmmaking. Yes, both Rich and I did finish Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
You'll hear all about it soon. Hopefully this weekend. Hopefully this weekend. The Incredibles. The Incredibles is a great superhero movie.
Dodge, Bayonetta, dodge!
Oh, that's right. He did Mimic, too. Yeah, Mimic's not a very good movie. I mean, I could see Pan's Labyrinth. I could see the argument for Pan's Labyrinth being overrated as you hear me gushing about it, but like I said, monsters as metaphor. That's what it's all about. So it's visual, ton of visual storytelling. And then, like, his other good movies are arguably schlock. Like, Pacific Rim is silly. Blade 2 is silly, but they're awesome if you like schlock. Oh, all right, good. Get into that's all you got to do, Rich. Get to the next level.
No, I was doing pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was not in jeopardy.
Ooh.
Malfeasance, or what's the...
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yes, that's very Maleficent.
Mal-
Oh, do you get to control the giant monster? Oh, no.
This is a badass fight, though.
You got a kaiju battle in the background, Rich.
I know.
Great. That's great. Pacific Rim was just a passion project because he likes dumb mechs. Yeah, no, he does. He does, but like I said, it's silly and it's action schlock, and if you're into that, it's good. It's, you know, it's good at what it does. But I'm understandable. I'm saying I'm going to be sympathetic. You know, at first someone said Guillermo del Toro, they didn't like them, and I was ready to be like, well, you're wrong, and this is why you're wrong. But what I'm saying is I'm sympathetic to your point of view because he's made some bad movies. Mimic with, oh God, what was that actress's name in Mimic?
No, that was the one with the bug monsters, right?
That was the one with the bug monsters, and there was that actress who was in it, who for like a year was in every movie and was going to be like the next super Hollywood starlet and then disappeared. Oh, what was her name? Not Sarah Michelle Gellar. Someone's going to tell me. Oh, Beefcake. Nice. Mira Sorvino. Beefcake with the excellent fraud bot update. Mira Sorvino does not do much anymore. It was everywhere for a while. Just goddamn everywhere. Chloe Savini is a different one who is right on the precipice there.
All right, this is a good boss battle, Jack.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm happy that you're happy, Rich.
Ah!
Let's see here. Annie Gamore says, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist...
All right, now I'm controlling...
Nice. See, that's what you needed. That's exact... Stick and move, Rich. Stick and move. And I'm so sorry I stopped that. So when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. You want to pull up tough. That was Annie Gamore. Rock'em Sock'em Kaijus. Yep. That looked like a fun battle.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
Stone.
Yeah, Stone. I mean, you died, Rich.
I won.
You might get a bronze.
What do you mean I died? I won.
No, but you died once.
Oh, you mean in general?
Stone. And look, you missed side missions.
Eh.
I remember during the Power Stone stream, Jack said he liked butts better. I think I talk about that every time this comes up. I do like big butts, and I cannot deny. Other brothers, or I cannot lie, but other brothers can't deny, or might be able to deny, but I cannot deny. There should be a coal lump award. No, that's what the stone is.
Oh.
That's what the stone is. Wow. Wow.
Man, requires some stretching.
Okay, Rich needs some stretching. LA face with an Oakland booty. That's you know, that's a fine choice. What? Oh, Rich had something to say about that. He's gonna come back.
About what?
Huh?
About what?
It looked like he had something to say about that. Okay. Disty87, I'm just gonna have to disagree. You know, people, and you know what? I'm not saying that you're wrong in the things that you enjoy about a lady, but you know, the things that you enjoy about a lady and the things that I enjoyed about a lady, you know, we have different things, different tastes, and that's fair. That's fair. You know, it's whatever you're into. That's all right. Whatever you're into. I just wish Luc Besson wouldn't make any movies where the hero's flirting with a teenage girl. Is that what Luc Besson's doing now? I'm not doing the stand-up timer much anymore, mostly because now that it's getting nicer weather out, I ride my bike here, and that is my exercise. I'm also wearing my biking shorts, and so I don't necessarily want to stand up now to show you my biking shorts. So, very, very high cut. You're going to see a little too much white meat, as they call it. And you don't want to see that. So. So I try not to do. You know what? I am doing my stretching. I'm like stretching my legs right now. Eggs. I know. That's gonna be tough because I can't get eggs because I rode my bike here, and it's like I'm not like I have my backpack, but I'm not gonna swing by the grocery store, put eggs in my backpack, and then bike home because that's gonna boom. There's eggs everywhere. It's a disaster. Being self-employed, how do you find time to work out when it snows? A lot of indoor workouts. I still walk every day, even when it's snowing out. I go for a walk every day. That's so important. Even if it's just around the block, go for a walk every day. Get out. And you do the little workouts you can. Do some push-ups. I haven't been working out much lately. Concentrating on cutting at the moment. Just cut. But so I'm just not gonna have eggs tomorrow, which is a shame. I'll have to think of a different breakfast. $1 million idea: an egg carrier for bicycles. But how would that work? That would be a complex mechanism. It'd have to be like one of those camera gimbals that keeps your eggs, that keeps your eggs from shaking. I don't know how you would even do that. How many miles do I walk? Well, no, I mean, if it's really snowing out, I'll just go around the block once. But like on an average day, like I go for a walk every day. That's really important because I sit at a desk the rest of the day. So, tell us more about your bike. I know my bike is great. I just got a new bike. Before I got my new bike, I actually had a folding bike for occasions just like this, where what if I ride my bike to the studio and then it rains and I need to get a ride back home. So I got a folding bike. It like collapses on itself and folds into something that you could fit into a trunk. But the only problem was the tires were very small to make sure that it was compact. And that made pedaling a little more difficult, and that made every bump you hit, you felt. So I actually just got a new bike that is not a folding bike. It's a nice bike. So
What's up?
just talking about my bike.
Yeah.
Talking about walking every day, Rich. I go for a walk every day.
Not
That's
bad.
really important to me.
Not bad.
Even on days when it is snowing terribly, I will at least walk around the block. Because I just sit all day, I'm on the computer all effing day. Do I like my new bike? I do. It's got much bigger wheels. So the folding bike had 20-inch wheels, which, like I said, you hit a bump with a bike that has those tiny wheels, you're gonna feel that fucking bump. So my new bike has 26-inch wheels and is a lot larger. It has more speeds. Old bike had 7 speeds. New one has 21 speeds. And I really enjoy my new bike. So, which is good because I like a bike. Like I live close-ish to the studio. Like I live close enough where I would feel bad on a nice day driving. Ew. Escort Loki? His name is Loki.
Yes, his name is Loki.
Yeah. But I got my light, I got my front light, I got my rear flasher light, I got my sweet ass helmet. My bike.
Shouldn't the glasses slip off underwater? She should also drown.
Why did
Yeah.
you have to go
I
and
mean, a lot of things happen in this game that probably shouldn't.
She's magic. She is literally a witch. The glasses can do whatever she tells them to do.
wake up?
It's you know what? I'm gonna equate it to Indiana Jones' hat. How many times should his hat have fucking flown off,
Besides,
never to be seen again?
Besides the one joke time?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, of course. Oh, no. With all the running he does.
They did it as a joke like twice, right? Or is that the whip that he reaches back for in?
I thought that was the hat.
Or maybe the Temple of Doom was the hat.
Wait,
They did it a couple. They also did it in Last Crusade. At the very least, it's been twice.
Oh, sure. Like a callback.
Yeah, there's been one reaching under a door. I forgot if that was in the early part of Raiders or if that was in like the bug section of Temple of Doom. He reaches back for the hat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, and doesn't he do it in Raiders in that opening sequence?
That's what I'm. It could be the whip he's going back for, but
And then in Temple, it was leaving the bug room.
yeah.
He reaches back for the hat.
Then in Last Crusade, it blows off during that insane tank fight.
That's right.
And it just happens to blow back by him as he's getting up after
course.
everything is settled down.
That's great. Oh, they're saying in Raiders he reaches back for the whip.
Okay.
The bug section. The bug room. The room where he has to reach...
You should know what I'm talking about.
Where-
I shouldn't need to explain that.
Where, what's her name? Has to reach through the bug
Marion.
handle.
No, wait. Marion was Willie Scott.
Willie Scott has to reach through the bug area to pull the handle because he's about to get impaled on spikes. Let's see here. Huff-Hearted says, "Hey guys, Jack, as a parent, I appreciate your honesty on an earlier stream about your picky eater. Accepting defeat is the key to good parenting, or maybe not. I'm no expert. Like accepting defeats. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. It's just, choosing your battles. How important is that thing to you? And that's just not about being a parent. That's like in a relationship. Like, how important is this fight to me, right? And so yeah. It's like, sometimes we make them eat some vegetables, sometimes we don't. Oh, there you go. I thought that was going to be a bullshit invisible wall.
What?
I'm just reading. Just reading the tick. It's weird.
You're reading the tick?
I'm reading the tick of the stream, the tick of the chat. Have you seen? Nope. Temple of Doom is scary. Crusade is boring. No, Last Crusade's great. That was a great way.
He's got great play with his father. Him and Sean Connery are
Yep.
great on screen. And I think the tank fight is probably my favorite stunt sequence in all of the films.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great sequence.
That movie works for me just because of the tank fight. He's the advice his father gave him, use the land in the air, and he remembers that. He grabs the rock. That section is amazing.
No, and like the figuring out of the temple and all the puzzle elements, Covenant, the Covenant. Kneel, it's fun. And you know what? When everyone assumed that would be the last Indiana Jones movie,
It should have been.
what a wonderful... No, I'm sorry. I misspoke. Because that was definitively the last Indiana Jones movie. Oof, sorry, I misspoke. It was a great way to end the series. They quite literally rode off into the sunset
Yeah.
with the super health potion. That was great. Yeah, the boat chase scene, going through the old libraries, the underground tombs is classic Indiana Jones. The lady's a Nazi? What?
The tank fight makes it work for me. I think without that,
Oh, I know it. The tank fight's great.
there's the action scenes in that aren't as strong as half of Raiders of the Lost Ark, man.
Yeah, okay.
Everything in Raiders is just fantastic.
Yeah. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Man.
Every action set piece though is just exciting as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Yeah, and then some of the action bits in Last Crusade, it's a little bit more hit or miss. You got the young Indiana Jones stuff. That's cute. It's cute.
Oh. Yeah.
The boat scene,
It was a
it's
boat
fine.
chase.
It was fine.
It was a fine boat chase.
Bike chase was good,
Oh, the bike chase was good.
but the tank scene was amazing.
All right. I mean, you're right.
It saves Last Crusade. That and Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah. He was great.
Now, what do I buy? What should I buy?
What do you got? How much money you got?
Oh, I got well.
You don't got that much cash,
I
man.
can buy these weapons.
You can get some swords.
Let's get some swords.
Yeah, get some swords. Great. You know what, Rich? Great. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
You people in the chat are going nuts.
Over what?
Indiana Jones and...
Yeah, what do I have to say about it? Let me know. Let me know.
They're talking about... Wait, you can buy a beehive?
From him?
That's what they were saying. But don't listen to them because they might be lying.
It's worth going back and checking.
You
It's
can
too late. It's too late to buy it now, probably. I don't
Right.
think-
Run. Run in the void, Rich. Run in the void. You need some sweet techno music playing during that.
The world famous Rhode Island.
They will mail a beehive to your... What? They will mail a beehive to your house. What are you even talking about?
What can I do you for?
Probably in the accessories, right? Mallet of rewards? What is that? Oh, weird. It's a mallet? Oh, maybe you can't buy it yet. Oh, apparently I'm just misspeaking. They don't know nothing about no beehives. Okay, Pizza Train 11 says, okay, I guess I care enough about your answer to tip you for this. But do either of you frauds have thoughts, yay or nay, about the American Gods show? Personally, I can't wait, but I've read the books. Neil Gaiman's American Gods.
Oh, I'm not familiar with it.
I've never read the books, but apparently the show is fantastic. I haven't seen it yet. It's on Stars, and I canceled my Stars subscription, but I'm gonna get it back again soon because they have some other good stuff happening on. And I've heard great things about it. It's supposed to be a really good show.
I feel like Harrison Ford actually got excited for Star Wars, but will he feel the same for Indy? I hate to break this to you. It was the other way around. Harrison Ford hates Han Solo. He's been wanting him to die since Return of the Jedi. Yet he always says he would go back to do another Indy movie. It's the other fucking way around. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know you like Star Wars, but Harrison Ford doesn't.
it's true.
It's true.
He said this on multiple occasions. And if they make another Indiana Jones movie, it will be a giant disappointment, a lot like that fake Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, they shouldn't do another. That would be...
They've already taken a giant step backwards in the Indiana Jones universe. Another movie will be yet another step backwards.
All right, so I need to do something to this.
Need to do something to it? What did your hint say?
What? Oh, I guess...
Oh.
All right.
Well, hey,
First time I went up to it, the prompt was to say I need to do something to make this activate.
Oh,
Then I walked up to it again, and apparently...
that's what you needed to do. You have time powers. Because Harrison Ford doesn't like working with George Lucas. Now,
That's entirely possible.
Lucas is on those Indiana Jones sets, man. He just doesn't want to be directed by Lucas. Ooh, he looks neat.
Ooh.
You know what? That's what we need. We need some hell robots up in here.
Pain!
Burn!
An infernal? They don't look like your kind of normal attention. A friend, love?
I think my friends and I might have had a falling out. Why would infernals be after me?
George Lucas is the entire reason Part 4 sucked. He is not involved. I think Spielberg wants a corrective measure. Yeah, Spielberg was still there, man. Spielberg was still there for Indy 4. So... I don't know. Maybe Spielberg can't say no to old George, but... Oh. If that's true, Bad News and Shoes. Bad News and Shoes says that Harrison Ford owns a piece of the rights to the Indiana Jones character. And that's why he likes making the movies. If that is true, that would make a lot of sense. Ooh, you kicked him in the butt. Yeah, Spielberg has a pretty good track record for films, and I get, you know, everyone can have a couple misses, but there were some mistakes with Crystal Skull. There were some big mistakes with Crystal Skull. Not the least of which were that our main character was an 80-year-old invalid. I can't watch old-ass Harrison Ford swing through the jungle, man. I can't. Unless that's the joke, is that an elderly is doing action, I can't be okay with it.
As a member of Red Letter Media,
Yeah.
I am okay with the elderly doing things for my amusement.
Right. Right, but I don't feel like he was funny. He wasn't doing yoga.
Right.
He wasn't learning how to use the internet. You know. All right, I think we're gonna have to leave it here, Rich.
Yeah.
It's gonna start raining. In about a half an hour,
All right.
according to my weather app.
It's gonna take us half an hour to get through the freaking subs.
Well, that's why I want to start.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
That's why I want to start now, and you just happen to beat a demon.
I think that's
So-
fair.
So
I'm enjoying this more than I like the first one.
Oh,
So
interesting.
there you go, Jack.
So
track it down. Track it down.
They've smoothed out some of the rougher edges then.
Maybe yeah.
Interesting.
We should talk about it. Maybe you should play it. Maybe we should talk about it. If you like it.
I'm already editing the thing.
Follow up, Jack. Follow up.
Follow up? Ooh, I like that. All right, I can do that. All right, great. Start tipping so Rich will drive Jack to get eggs. I can get eggs tomorrow. Settle down, everyone. Hey, let's take a moment and thank all of the lovely people who have subscribed to us during this stream. Much like Runebee, who says, yay!
Well, if we're going to whip, why don't we just do a few at a time?
Sure.
5 or 10 or whatever.
Okay. Space Alien Super Cocaine for 12 months in a row. And Space Alien Super Cocaine says, happy anniversary, you glorious motherfuckers. You two are my very best pretend internet friends.
Thank you. Anniversary? Oh, I guess
1 year. 1 year. He's been here for a year.
I wonder when we started. That's some other time. Don't worry about
long
that.
time ago. Stupocalypse says, let's hear it for community, friendship, and Vidga games. Thank you for the stream.
Vidya games.
No, Vidga games.
Vidya games? Oh,
Vidga games.
all right.
Turbo Dangerfield. Goose Fistery. Magnus PU for 27 fucking months in a row. Agely 96.
Oh my god. Emblematic Pop says Captain Geach in the Shrimp Shack Shooters.
Yeah,
Veggie 64,
I know
12
that reference.
months in a row.
That
Says.
thing you do. Captain Geach and the Shimp Shack Shooters. That was the name of their pretend band, and that thing you do when they
Yeah.
did the movie.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay. Veggie 64 says, hey, it's my 12-month anniversary. If only there was a single convenient word to describe this period of time. 23. Just this guy, you know, for 28 fucking months in a row says, one of these days, I'm going to figure out how to stop paying for this. Right after I cancel AOL. JG from space. Chicken McButtocks. El Guapasweater.
Nice.
Bridal 23. Go Mordecai. Peasy.
Peasy.
Papoon 007
I like
says,
that one.
4 months of manually clicking subscribe with Twitch Prime. Literally the least I could do.
We appreciate it, even if it's literally the least you can do. I heard the tip notification, so I will read the tip from Nonsense in a Bag. Says Gorilla Interrupted was hilarious, and the accompanying doc made it all the better.
Yes, the doc makes that worth it. How not to make a movie.
Oh, that's all worth it. Rich, any extra memories to share about Gorilla Interrupted?
Not really. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah.
It was mostly just the worst of times.
You guys want some insider information that I don't know if they shared? Here's a little known fact about Gorilla Interrupted is they wanted to remake the cover for it with the 4 characters.
Oh yeah.
If you remember,
For the DVD.
for the DVD cover, but they never took production stills. I think part of this is in How Not to Make a Movie.
Yeah.
They never took production stills, and so I am actually 2 of the bodies on the cover of the DVD.
With the face Photoshop.
with the face photoshopped in. There's your extra story. So I'm Garrett, I'm Garrett's body, and then also Mike could no longer fit into his leather jacket, so they had
Oh,
me.
did you have to do that?
What?
Did you have to do that to him, man?
Mike?
Oh man.
You know what he did? Threw me under the goddamn bus with that wheel of the worst. I'm throwing him under the bus for not being able to fit into the leather jacket anymore.
You know what he did?
What?
He stole that jacket.
He stole it?
He stole that jacket, basically.
From what? From who?
Jay's friend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's Jay's friend's jacket. We used it for the movie.
Yeah.
And Mike liked it as a prop. He just never gave it back. Eventually, like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
he finally ended up giving it back.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
That person made that jacket, like, with their hands.
And Mike has kept it all these
He's
years?
kept it all these years.
Son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. Now I feel double not bad for sharing that. Now I feel double not bad. They wanted some insider
They got
information.
it. They got it. And then some.
And then some. All right, let's see here. Oh, no. Where do we leave off? 12 months.
I left off, like, right at the top where you...
No, but it like someone subscribed, and so like it all
Okay.
clicked. Peasy, I remember Peasy.
I think that was the last one I read, the 007 one.
Okay. Oh, yep. How about Ragged Scribe, who has subscribed to us for 21 fucking months in a row? Spook Show. Zach of the Axes says, today is my birthday. I'm sitting with my girlfriend watching 2 Midwesterners play a 3-year-old game. Life going great.
Two Midwesterners.
That's us.
What?
Apparently being Midwesterners makes us less than.
The flyover zone.
Oh. I mean, I could be watching 2 people in LA play a 3-year-old game. Sam
But
BX.
I don't think it's wise to live in a part of the country that could fall into the ocean at any given moment.
Right? You got to be careful, man. To check out the subs they read. Oh, we usually keep up Beefcake, but maybe. Sam BX says, get good. Brave Cadet. Hero Young for 18 months in a row. FBD Light 2.
Shizu. Or is that Shizo?
Both.
Okay. Ravnos 1313. Loner Archon for 32 months in a row. Fucking months in a row. Says still a hack fraud after so long. Nasty Flot for 20 fucking months in a row. Nasty Flot says, excited for Twin Peaks? I am. Snook7 says, Jack, when will Rich read more wacky jokes to your kids on camera? I think that must have been played out. It was good.
It was good.
A good series
It was
of
a
videos.
good bit. Yeah. I mean, you know.
Zanost. Crinkle Crunch. A Michelle 87 for 32 fucking months in a row. 32 months? Feels like 32 years. Machine Gun Funk for 12 months in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Guarfunkel.
Nice.
Like the band Guar. I like that. I like
Nice.
that. Star Killer 1633 says, hey, Rich and Jack.
Hi.
I love the streams. I have a question for both of you. What's your favorite Martin Scorsese movie?
I mean, they're all pretty good.
You say The Godfather? Or is that? No, that was
That's
Francis Ford Coppola.
It's Francis Ford Coppola.
What do we got with Scorsese?
I mean, you got Taxi Driver, you got Raging Bull, you got Gangs of New York,
Wolf of Wall Street.
you got Wolf of Wall Street, which I haven't seen. You got this new one he did with Andrew Garfield. Something what's that one called? Something.
Looking forward to Devil in the White City.
Oh, so it's like, ooh, Casino, Goodfellas. There's so many that I'm just gonna say all of them. I like all of it. He makes good movies. He makes the best films.
Where says,
Silence.
hey, Rich and Jack.
Silence.
For what?
That was his new movie. Silence.
Oh. I thought I missed like a joke and I didn't get a reaction and I
No, it's
I
fine.
threw you under the bus
No, you did.
because I had missed a joke.
There's a lot of bus throwing here.
I know there is.
There's a ton of
and I was
bus
worried. I
throwing.
did it again. Where Foofle says, hey, Rich and Jack.
Yeah.
Been watching Red Letter Media since 2011. Love your work. Keep it up. We plan to. Clem Fandango says, hello, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me? And there's 4 more. I'm just going to do them all.
Do 'em.
Dear Tesla. Evil Crash 9 for 12 months in a row. Shago Hod 1897 says, yeah. 2 whole months.
You did it. You did it.
Did it. You made it.
2 whole months.
Barely worth talking about. I mean, just too fucking, but you did it, man.
You did it. We'll get you one of them chits. One of them 2 month sober chits.
Thank you.
Isn't that a thing?
I think so. Well, you know, you got to make them feel good about themselves.
They're watching.
They're just going to fall off the wagon sooner or later. I
they're
mean, that's
watching
just how
us.
this shit works.
It's like an opposite of a chit.
There's no cure.
For what?
Alcoholism, there's no cure.
No, that's true. You're stuck with it.
Hey, that's just to make you feel, you know, it's a smoke screen. You're going to fall, sooner or later, you're going to fall off that fucking wagon and you're going to make your family miserable.
Yeah. And it'll be an endless cycle of recovery.
Endless cycle of recovery, man. There's no hope.